off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Just like that. Quick stone, travel. Check. 36. Look, squeeze. 5.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Roll out. Card. Hey, switch gears. Under crunch. Hey, seam six. Let's go.
From the 44, Locke looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First down, Brissett. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On first down, Bernard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Bravo. Tight dog. Mike 50. I'm on. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check. Get it.
On second down, here's Locke. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Go. Mike's 54. Come on, the ball. Kill. Hey, orbit. Ready.
Throwing his Locke on third down. And he's got his man, Hilton. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go. Switch it. Alert 3. Shift. Go.
Now a give, right side. Bernard. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tighten up. 25, check 25, check 25, check 37, check 37. 80 weapon.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, Bernard. Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score, 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On third down, Brissett. And Adams has it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Here's Brissett. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Second and 5 at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. Check nickel. Switch.
They'll throw again. Brissett. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
61, matchbox lights. Jim. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, Haywood.
Lock to throw on second down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Brissett from the gun on third. That one complete, Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hey!
That's me. Right there.
Hey, Charlie!
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hit it.
On 2nd and 7, Locke. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Brissett. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, Sam off.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Rush in.
Smooth.
Rush in. Big ass, big ass, big ass. Watch the safety creep. Watch switch, watch switch, watch switch.
On 1st down, Locke. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Wide, get wide. Bang, 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 bang.
Score.
Check 26.
Now.
They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Desmond King making the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On 2nd down now, Bernard. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Brings
Hey,
up third
Wahoo!
and 5.
Look at me. Door, door. Hey, Echo. Ready?
Now Locke. That's complete. Bernard. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Show it up.
Topper, Topper.
Check safety. Check safety. Dude.
Leo, Leo.
Hey, watch hands. Watch hands.
Look at me. Zipper.
Switch.
Take go.
On first down, Bernard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Watch
Protein spill.
Chance. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Bam.
Lucky.
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check your hot read. Check 52. Check. Fresno.
Hey, exit. X3. 218, chopper.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Hit it.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for T.Y. Hilton.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
54. Let's go, defense.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 50.
Yes.
Pull it together.
Buzz.
Check 43. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist.
Look, squeeze.
Check. 36.
Now Locke throwing on second down. That's caught by Howard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Ready, ready. 70, Indy.
Under 10, 10. Alert flat, alert flat.
Roll out.
Cut.
Five.
On third down, Bernard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Under crunch. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52 is the mic. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Here's Bernard. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Yep.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Switch up, switch up.
Now.
Throwing on second down. Locke. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before this worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Now.
Mike 52. You ain't got
Hey, Delta.
52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic. Watch the out, watch the out.
Get it.
On third down, Locke looking deep for Hilton. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. T.Y. Hilton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Let's go, let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Brissett. That's taken in by Callaway. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Brissett sets to throw it. It's caught here by Adams. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Brissett now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. On 1st and 10, Brissett. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From the red zone now, Brissett. He's got Smith here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Pick it up, right there, 54, right there, 54.
Brissett again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Brissett. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Dayon Buchanan. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here we go. 60 or 6-6. Pull it high.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
On 2nd and 12, Locke on the screen, Bernard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all please. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
60 Pittsburgh.
Check 37. Hey, check 24.
Hey, Orbit. 61 Matchbox Lights.
50, Mike's 50. Let's go,
Now this time, Locke will throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Sponge. No, go. Let's go, Mike, 50. Mike.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Here's Bissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Brissett to throw on 1st. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
You got nothing. Check. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Don't let him breathe. Ready.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll throw again. Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. 3 down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check the backer.
Hey, Sam off.
Jim.
Go.
Jim. He's coming. We got
two.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Watch out.
Looking to throw on second down. Lock, complete to Hilton. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go.
To throw on third down. Lock. He is going to find Hill here. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, lock it. Hey. Clear. Come. Check.
Well, a carry for Bernard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Again, here's Bernard. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
50. Check my 50. Watch the run. Good sock, baby. That's a baby sock. Check 3.
X3. 218. Chopper.
50's the money. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 50.
22 jet bomber.
Check 31. Watch twist. Kill.
Look at me. Score. Get it.
Rush in. He got it.
T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First down, Brissett. And this one complete to Smith. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brissett, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Set, go.
Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for New England, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.